Management. Now I am going to explain regarding the GST, Goods and Service Taxes. Now, the first problem is A. Financial institution provides the following information of services for the month of February 2020. That means, given the following information related to an institution for the services provided by the bank towards the public. Through the public only, they have collected the fees and other charges. That is, first one is particulars, inward supply, outward supply. Loan processing fees, it is and outward. Inward means purchases, outward means sales. That is, purchases supply, outward supply. Interest on loan received, 2,50,000. Account statement charges, 1,50,000. Online banking charges, 1 lakh. Check bonus charges, 2 lakhs. Insurance charges, 75,000. Annual maintenance fees charges, 10,000. Insurance charges, 3,500. ATM service charges, 1,25,000. Locker rent, 75,000. Computer purchase, all these are inward purchases. Purchase 2,50,000. Then furniture purchase 1,25,000. Salary to staff 6,25,000. And the adjustment, the notes are given as follows concerned to the services. First one is compute the GST payable, that is net GST payable by the registered dealer towards the tax officer, and late fee. In order to filing the register towards the tax officer, the late fee must be computed, and the interest to be paid by the dealer towards the tax department. And the institution filed the returns delayed by 85 days. Always the return will be filed under Form 3B only. On account of that, the registered dealer has filed delayed by 85 days. How much he has to pay the late fee during the period? And the tax officer is going to charge the rate of GST is at the rate of 18%. Now come to the solution. Calculation of outward supply for the month of February 2020. That means simultaneously we have to compute two, that is outward supply and the inward supply. First one is, that is whatever informations are given in the problem, all informations or particulars must be taken as the outward supply and the inward supply. We have made three columns. Particulars column, turnover means the sales and the demands and the tax at the rate of 18%. Loan processing fees, turnover, it is 2 lakhs. It is given in the problem, that is loan processing fees. In the outward column, that is 2 lakhs. That means all the information which are provided in the problem must be taken as it is in the outward supply. That is loan fee processing fees 2 lakhs, and it is known as the supply. And the rate of tax is 18%. 18% on 2 lakhs, it is 36,000. Next one is interest on loan received. This amount is received by the institution. It is 2,50,000. It is not a supply, so there is no any GST taxable at the rate of 18% on 2,50,000. That means GST is not chargeable on the interest on loan received. Then account statement charges 1,50,000. It is known as supply, and 18% is chargeable on 1,50,000. It becomes 27,000. Online bank charges 1 lakh. It is also known as supply. 18% chargeable on 1 lakh, 18,000. Check bonus charges 2 lakhs. 18% charge the tax GST, 36,000. Insurance charges 75,000. It is also known as supply, and 18% is charged on 75,000, 30,500. And annual maintenance charges or fees on 10,000, it is also known as supply, and 18% is charged as the tax on 10,000. Insurance charges 3,500, it is also known as supply, 18% 630. ATM service charges 1,55,000, it is known as a supply, 18% charge of GST 22,500. Locker rent, and it is 75,000 as the turnover, and the demand is treated as a supply, and 18% tax as 13,500. Here the total cost of the turnover is, that is 11,88,500. This is known as outward supply, that means sales made by the registered dealer, and the tax total charged by the tax officer is 1,68,930 at the rate of 18%. And the second one is we have to compute the inward supply. Inward supply, particulars, value, demands, tax at the rate of 18%. Computer purchased, inward means purchased, 2,50,000, it is known as capital assets or capital goods. So tax rate is 18% on 2,50,000, 45,000. Furniture purchased, it is also known as capital asset or capital goods, on 1,55,000, 18% is charged, 22,500. Salary to staff 6,25,000, it is not eligible for the GST. That means on the employees, the payment of salary will not be charged as a GST. So 18% should not be taxed on 6,25,000. However, the income tax is chargeable on the salary received by the each employee. On account of that, GST is not chargeable at the rate of 18% on the staff. Total value of the inward supply is 10 lakhs, and the tax rate is 18%, amount is 67,500. Now we have to come to calculate the net GST payable. That is calculation of net GST payable. How to calculate the net GST payable? There is a formula applicable. That is net GST payable is equal to output tax minus input tax. Already we have calculated output tax. Output tax means outward supply. It is here 1,68,930. The same amount should be taken here, 1,68,930 minus inward supply, that is known as input tax. Already we have calculated here, that is 67,500. These two amounts should be deductible. That is output tax minus input tax. 1,68,930 minus 67,500. You will get 10 lakhs, 1,01,430. This is net GST payable. That means registered dealer will pay the tax to the tax department, rupees 1,01,430 rupees. Now come to the second note, which is noted here, late fee. How to compute the late fee? Late fee is to be computed according to the Amendment Act. Number of days into late fee per day, that is 85 days are delayed for the payment of this tax. On account of that, the late fee is charged by the tax officer at the rate of 50. These are the 85 days are delayed by the registered dealer for the payment of the tax into rupees 50 per day. This amount is fixed to be paid by the dealer. Total 4,250 amount is charged as the late fee along with this amount. And last one is calculation of interest. Rate of interest is always fixed at the rate of 18%. It will not be changed. For 365 days it is 18%. For 85 days, how much the rate of interest should be payable by the dealer? That is, this is charged on the net GST payable. That is on 1,01,430 into 18% into 85 by 365. If we calculate this amount, we will get 4,252. This is the interest charged by the tax officer. That means the dealer must have to pay the total amount to the tax department is 1,01,413 plus 4,250 as the late fee, and the interest is 4,252. This is the calculation of net GST payable, late fee and interest.